it's your girl Soncerae here. So ladies, I want to talk to you about identifying a good man. Sometimes it's difficult for ladies to find a good man. Well, I'm here to help you out with that.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
You want to find a quality man, right? You want a man that respects you, right? And sometimes it's hard to find because bad men just don't walk around with a sign on their forehead that says, you know, I'm a shit stain. They don't have that. Sometimes we get tricked. Sometimes we get conned, you know? I've been there, trust me. It's all over my YouTube channel. Identifying a quality man versus a shit stain is kind of easy. There's a lot of things that we know as women in regards to how to deal with men, but we need some reinforcements. Like a lot of times we know how to handle these men, but we need another woman or another person or another man to explain it to us, to reassure us that number one, our gut is functioning properly, and number two, that we are confident and we are secure and we'll be just fine if we decide to walk away from a man that we genuinely love so much. Let's start off with you, ladies. This starts off with you. How to choose a quality man starts off with you. Number one, stop taking pride in picking men and hoping they change. A lot of men like to feed you that a man will change for you. No, a man changes when he's ready to. He's got to desire that inside. He doesn't just change for a woman. 9 times out of 10, he's in the process of changing already. And usually the woman he ends up with probably is a friend of his that he's known for a long time that required a lot out of him. Or he might meet a new woman who requires more out of him. So it seems like, oh, this woman came around and changed him. No, he just decided to change on his own and it was the right time. You got to look at a man's character first. That character is important. There are 2 ways to identify a good man. Damn, I'm hot. Like, I had to cut this coat on to get some air conditioning in here. Like, I got this hot sweater on. Number one, does he do what he says he's going to do? If he tells you he's going to call you back, does he call you back? If he tells you he's going to show up at a certain time, does he show up at a certain time? I mean, little things. Can you trust him doing the little things that he said he was going to do? Let alone the big promises. Does he break those? A lot of women like to give men the benefit of the doubt, and I keep telling the nice, kind, naive ladies not to do that. Don't give the men the benefit of the doubt. Please don't. Don't fall in love with that potential. Don't fall in love with those promises. Like, say for instance, you catch him in a lie. You catch him in a lie, right? And then he says, I'm never gonna lie about that again. And then he turns around, he does it again. Girl, leave him behind. To the left, everything you own in the box, to the left. To the left, to the left. You like how this my right, but y'all left. But my right. There's gonna be a time where you need a man so much. One day you're gonna need him so bad. And because he only keeps his word occasionally, he might not show up for this one time. You need him so bad. This one time, you need him so bad, he's just not gonna show up. And you're gonna be out of luck. See, one thing is when we're in a relationship, we wanna be able to rely on our man sometimes. And you can't do that if every time your man say, oh, I'm gonna pick you up at such and such time and he ain't there. He can't even do the small things. So what if your tire go out in your car? You need him to change your tire. Listen, in Atlanta, I used to see women on the side of the highway changing their own damn tire. Man just sitting there with his arms folded. I'm like, did he volunteer to not do this? Or did she try to do some, oh, I got this, under control type of shit? Here in Cali, you wouldn't catch a woman dead changing their own tire. Listen, you can call the police station and an officer come out and change your damn tire. That's how they roll in California. But if that man can't keep his word, man, that's one thing that you can tell that he's not a quality man. Because what makes a man a quality man is his character. Number 2, is he solution based? When you come to him with an issue, does he sit down and try to work the shit out with you, whether the issue got something to do with him or not? If he never provides a solution and he's always bringing problems to the situation and drama, or if you have an issue and he never sits down and says, let's work this out, here's a suggestion, then he's 9 times out of 10 not a quality dude. I mean, and those are some serious character traits, because I'm telling you, it may seem like it's small in the beginning of a situation if you're just dating, but if you were to get in a committed relationship, those 2 things will make or break the relationship, I promise you. I've been looking at some men sideways sometimes trying to figure out what in the hell men be on one. You really got to get to start knowing these guys' characters first. Some of them be pretending. Make sure they do this for an extended amount of time too. Don't let them front for you. Don't let them front for you in the beginning. Let's see how long this thing can last where he keeps his promises and everything that he does And he keeps providing solutions. Let's see how long this lasts. Let's see if it goes longer than 6 months without having sex. I know some guys that can't even last 6 months without having sex. They out here having sex with other women, child. They not just sitting around waiting for you, trust me. I appreciate you watching. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.
There are a number of inappropriate videos being published on YouTube about Soncerae with malicious intent. These videos violate YouTube's community guidelines. We ask that you report any content that promotes or condones violence against her because of her race, gender, age, economic status, sexual orientation, or relationship status, as well as content that incites hatred or harassment. If you see any misleading descriptions, tags, titles, or thumbnails that use her name, image, footage, or voice in order to increase views, please report the content. Things like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, harassment, intimidation, invading privacy, revealing other people's personal information, and inciting others to commit violent acts all break YouTube's community guidelines. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your subscription.